Hi, everyone. Hope this finds you all well. Grab yourself a pen, get yourself settled. I'll be talking about something I'm incredibly passionate about. So let's get started. This is our third call of the year. We'll be tuning in every Tuesday, same time, same group. So there'll be a whole range of different topics that will be coming up every Tuesday. For those who don't know me, my name is Rhonda Muller. I'm a nutritional therapist based in Mackay in North Queensland, and I work with clients worldwide. I predominantly work with women and children. My passion is pediatric special needs, mental health, gut health, and premature aging, and I'm also the founder and director of ASD Healthy Life. So this evening, I'll be touching on how neurodivergence, cellular health, gut health, and GLP-1 activation all connect. So neurodivergence of all ages refers to a unique brain function seen in conditions like autism, ADHD, dyslexia, sensory processing, OCD, Down syndrome, and way, way more. Full disclosure, anything I share with you is purely for educational purposes only. We do not claim to heal, cure, mitigate any disease. Today, we'll explore how these conditions often come with challenges like gut issues, mood swings, behavioral irregulation, emotional regulation, food cravings, etc. So what we'll be touching on is the powerful gut-brain connection, how GLP-1 can support individuals, and why oxidative stress, mitochondrial dysfunction are at the root of all these challenges, and how products that empower our body to naturally make our own antioxidants, proteins, enzymes, hormones, and things we all need for better health can fast-track health and development. So my goal is for you to take simple steps that you can take straight away, virtually. So the brain and body are part of a dynamic interconnection. Okay, it's an ecosystem, gut-brain axis. You've probably heard of this before. What this means is that challenges arise like gut issues and cravings, sleep problems, when the body is constantly working, out of sync. But when it's given the right tools, amazing things can happen. So food and nutrients play a vital role in fueling that healing process. And I'll be sharing simple, actionable ways for you to help you and all your loved ones take those meaningful steps forward. So the gut-brain axis is part of that body's terrain. And when the gut is inflamed, it's like static, disrupting the flow of information between the gut-brain axis. So, for example, you've got, two people talking, trying to communicate through a walkie-talkie system. If the signal is clear, everything's running smooth, right? Mood, focus, digestion, sleep, everything's hunky-dory. But for many, whether they have a diagnosis or not, this signal is often scrambled due to these high inflammatory markers, oxidative stress, mitochondrial dysfunction, poor gut health, right? And so bodily inflammation is often fueled by processed food. So I see a lot of this in clinic, and I see a lot of people craving carbohydrates like bread, pasta, potatoes, rice, the sugary sweets, right? And these foods temporarily boost our happy hormone, which is serotonin. And it's why a lot of us crave them. But unfortunately, it's like you're putting fuel on the fire. It's worsening that inflammatory marker, the gut health. It's really creating that vicious cycle. And a lot of people may know that serotonin is that happy hormone, mostly produced in the gut. When the gut is inflamed, or it's missing healthy, beneficial bacteria, our serotonin levels drop. And without enough serotonin, you're going to be craving these carbohydrates and sugar because they temporarily boost serotonin. And serotonin is a major neurotransmitter of the bowel, and it helps to regulate your mood, appetite, sleep, muscle contraction for the bowel, plus pain sensitivity. That was my son. He had massive, the pain threshold was just really, really high. My husband was jumping for joy thinking we were going to have, a Queenslander for playing for State of Origin, but it also impacts learning and memory. So 90% of serotonin is located in your gastrointestinal tract. And then serotonin is a precursor to melatonin, and that's the sleep hormone. And low serotonin means poor melatonin production, leading to problems falling asleep or staying asleep. And poor sleep increases the cravings even further. And then that impacts on the bowel, focus, concentration. It's, again, that vicious cycle. And you synthesize about 400 times more melatonin in the gut than what you do in the brain. So for anyone who's struggling to get sleep, then you're more than likely really low in serotonin. And a quick mental note, people who are on antidepressants, it's a synthetic serotonin. So when your body is working properly, you make your own serotonin. All right. Address the gut and amazing things can happen. And then dopamine, that's the reward hormone. All right. That also comes into play. When these levels are low, the brain is seeking a quick hit for pleasure. So again, sugar, starchy foods. So this is, again, putting fuel on the fire. And you're never going to get on top of gut health while we have all of this dysregulation. So this is what I love in regards to some of the products that this group is advocating and we're affiliates for is Life Vantage products. And the Probio is a beautiful beneficial bacteria that has 6 strains, and that is delivered deep into your gut to promote a healthy balance to your microflora, your beneficial bacteria, supporting healthy digestion. All right. And this comes in the actual healthy, the Kickstart bundle. So if you want more information about it, reach out to the person who's invited you to this group. When you pair the Axio with the Probio, it's a beautiful comprehensive system to support energy, focus, and overall brain health and well-being. So this is a delicious drink mix. You put it with water, or you can add it with, yogurt, or make it into jellies, etc. And it supports the nervous system and energy levels. So your nervous system is the control center of your body. Your nerves communicate through neurotransmitters, sending messages from one nerve to another, waking up, nourishing your body, and getting the right kind of energy right when you need it. Personally, I notice the significant kick-in effect within just 3 to 5 minutes. I absolutely love it. And this is where I get super excited, because this part is really personal for me. When these 2 products support oxidative stress, that's cellular rusting and mitochondrial dysfunction. Protein NRF2 and NRF1 are the fastest and most effective tools I know to address these issues. So Protein NRF2 is the rust remover. It activates your body's ability to reduce your oxidative stress by 40% in just 30 days. That's cellular rusting, right? NRF1 is the power generator. It supports your mitochondria, giving your cells the energy they need to function at their best. When I first started to study nutrient therapy and everything I needed to support my son, I started to study with the Medical Academy of Pediatric Special Needs in the US. And one thing was clear. They said to get on top of all of these conditions, we have to address the excessive amounts of oxidative stress and mitochondrial dysfunction. So like I mentioned, oxidative stress is that rust. It weakens the body and the brain, while mitochondrial dysfunction is like the power plants running out of fuel. Together, these create the perfect storm for low energy, brain fog, poor detoxification, inflammation, and immune conditions. I personally noticed a marked difference after just 3 days on these 2 products. It's the whole reason I aligned myself with the company, and it's all natural, right? If you want more information, go back to the person who invited you. But parents come back to me after being on these products for 2 weeks, ready and able to implement changes for their family. Children are calmer, more focused. Some parents say it's like they have their babies back. I cannot stress this enough. The importance of supporting mitochondria and the powerhouse, which is the powerhouse of your cell. Without enough energy production, the brain and the body struggle to function to its full potential. And this is especially true for individuals with a diagnosis or even people without a diagnosis. I'm seeing it, coming through at higher levels, way more than what it was 20 years ago, right? Oxidative stress in the brain contributes to brain fog, low energy, even behavioral challenges. And this is why these two products are such a powerful tool. Yep, I highly recommend them. So let's talk about GLP-1. This incredible hormone, GLP-1, acts as a traffic controller for your body, regulating blood sugar, energy, communication, gets that pathway, the gut-brain axis open and woken, and it's just like, everything's switching on. And well-respected health professionals highlight the connection between the gut, inflammation, cravings, neurotransmitter production. When inflammation's high, as we mentioned, serotonin drops, leads to those cravings like sugar and carbs. GLP-1 activation works to reduce the inflammation while also regulating appetite and balancing blood sugar. Yeah. So people come to me saying those cravings, that noise, that food noise constantly in their head, it's gone, right? It's helping to improve sleep. It improves fatigue, reduces fatigue, and it's necessary for normal neurological function. I could go on and on. There's heaps of information in the group. Please go back. But reducing the inflammation and improving that cellular energy through activating your GLP-1 hormone, right? Supporting the brain's ability to adapt and heal, a concept called neuroplasticity. So GLP-1 activation is way more than weight loss. That's just a really nice side thing that happens with people. If you don't need to lose weight, that's fine. It's just going to balance everything. The gut-brain connection is going to wake up again. So it's about restoring that whole body balance. Absolutely love it. So to put it simply, GLP-1 reconnects the gut-brain connection, and it helps the whole body to just balance out. Now, this won't officially be available in Australia until April. If you do not want to wait, you can actually access it through the US. Just reach out to the person who was kind enough to share this info with you and to get you started, right? So empowering change through activation. When you get the body working, like I said, it's way more than just weight loss. It's about reconnecting the mind and the body so it works in harmony like nature intended. And think of it like weeding a garden. GLP-1 activation helps you to get rid of the weeds, right? Inflammation, bad bacteria, and it really focuses on feeding the good bacteria, fertilizes the good plants, creating a beautiful environment. So don't just wait on the GLP-1. I highly recommend getting started on this Kickstart bundle. There's a beautiful discount that you can activate to get onto right now. So the Healthy Kickstart bundle is the Protandim NRF2, the Probio, and the Axio. When you add in the Protandim NRF1, it is a simple yet powerful starting point, reducing that oxidative stress, supporting the mitochondria, balancing the gut microbiome, and supporting the brain function with the Axio, as well as the, all those three other products. That is going to prime your body for when you get started on the mind-body GLP-1, when it arrives in Australia, or while you're waiting for it to come from the US to Australia. So if you have a diagnosis, it does not mean that you are stuck, right? It means having that unique strength can be supported with the right tools. And when you have the science and the gut-brain axis, all working together, you're on top of oxidative stress, mitochondrial function is working properly, your body will adapt and heal when given what it needs. And together, it's about just, supporting every individual to reach their true potential, whether you have a diagnosis or not. And the healing of a journey of progress is not perfection. It's little steps adding up to big differences. Yeah. So all I can say is rather than managing symptoms, a Band-Aid approach, it's about empowering your body to heal from the inside out. We just need to allow it to work as nature intended by giving it what it needs. So thank you so much for your time. Drop your comments and your questions below. And remember, you are not alone. Okay. You're not on this journey by yourself. Reach out. We're here to help.